Hey guys, it's Susan. I am so excited to share with you guys our vision board of 2019 for the PC Believers on our way to becoming an executive team. First of all, I have to say how proud I am to be the leader of our organization. You guys rock. If you look around on our team page and during our virtual meetings, you will see a great group of amazing people. Whether you're single, married, dating, whether you have children or you don't, whether you work outside the home part-time or full-time, or you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you are involved in your community or church, have a huge social life, or like to stay home more, all of you are amazing in your own way. I'm so proud to have you on our team. Maybe you sell Pampered Chef for extra money. Maybe you do it for adult time. Maybe you do it for the free products or the recognition. You do it for your own reasons. Look around and see how amazing we are in all of our differences. Really, we're quite incredible. You know what we all have in common though? We are all Pampered Chef consultants. Beyond that, we all have made a difference in the lives of our customers. Think about that guest you met who is so excited to use her mix and chop because it makes it easier to put a meal on the table. Think about that busy family who sits around the dinner table and has a conversation with one another instead of going to the drive-thru because you've made it easier for them to do that. What about that host who needs a social night with his or her friends and you help them get all together to laugh and have fun, and even better, you filled their kitchen with amazing tools at a deep discount. Really, just think about all you do because you are a Pampered Chef consultant. And if you've shared our opportunity with another, think about the blessings you've given to his or her life because you shared what we do. Let's talk a little more about that, about sharing what we do with others. When you think about what I just said about how we touch customers, families, hosts, and friends, and others' lives when we offer the opportunity, can you see why I'm so passionate about asking you to share with others? In fact, the entire director team has the same passion, and we want you to share with others so more people can experience all the benefits I just talked about. Consider this: the more we share, the more people we help, and the more people we will have on our team page to share ideas with us and help us succeed. Let me share a little more of what your journey looks like when you share. I'm going to use the analogy of home ownership because I think it's an easy concept to understand. Right now, if you're on my team, you essentially live in my house. If you're on Vicky, Lisa, Jerica, Siobhan, Charlotte, Laura, or Todd's teams, you live in their house. All of the directors in our neighborhood will encourage you to invite more friends to play with you and live in your house because we know what a great house and neighborhood we have. It's where all the cool kids want to be. When you have one person come on your team, they will move into your house. And in a month when you both submit sales of at least $150, you are now a senior consultant. You will make 1% more on your sales and 1% on your team members' sales. That's cool. You just got a raise. Let's face it, you as the person sharing, you will be selling more than $150 because you want more than $30 a month in a paycheck, right? We will suggest that you both continue to invite more friends to play. When you have two people on your team each month you sell at least $2,500 as a team, and you personally sell at least $750, then you're paid as a team leader. You will make 2% more on your sales and 2% on your personal recruit sales. Again, I know you won't be selling to the minimum of $750. You have the word leader in your title now, and leaders lead. You will most likely have a goal of $2,500 in personal sales so that you can set yourself up for the next level of leadership. You're still living in my house or your director's house because there are only a few of you, and you have not yet qualified to own your own house. Now that you've gained momentum and you and your team are inviting people to come over and play with the cool kids, I'm going to suggest that you start thinking about moving out and getting your own house because your room is starting to get crowded. You will need to qualify to do this. When you think of home ownership, you think of mortgage and qualifying for a mortgage, right? There are 3 things you need to do to qualify for home ownership. You need to have 5 people on your team, a handful plus you. Not all of your new consultants need to be personally signed by you, but because you will be regularly asking, most will be your personal recruits. The team members that your teammates have asked to join Pampered Chef will count towards the 5 team members you need for this portion of the qualification. The second thing you need to do is have $5,000 in sales as a team. This $5,000 can be generated by you and the 5 people on your team. Remember when I said that you'd be working to build your sales to at least $2,500 a month? This is why it's important. In order to qualify for this home, you need to make sure that you have payment for it. That payment of $5,000 is important, so you will want to make sure that it's a done deal by making a big contribution through your own personal sales. The third thing you need to have to qualify for your own home is 5 of your teammates have to be active with $150 minimum sales in the month you qualify. So to summarize, let's say you have 5 people on your team in May. All 5 have to submit at least $150 in commissionable sales to have 5 active consultants. As a team, you collectively have to sell $5,000 that month, and you personally need to sell at least $750. I know there are a lot of numbers here. What you need to remember is that a handful need to be active, at least 150, and you need 5,000 as a team, and that you want to have your sales, your personal sales, at well above the minimum 750. A handful of people is all you need. Now, once you meet those requirements, Pampered Chef says, congratulations, you now own your own home. You will move out of my house or your director's house and into your own home on First Street or one of the other streets, depending on who your current director is and what street they are on. I'm going to show you with my screen share. Okay, so we're looking right here at this part of our vision board. Right now on the board, you will see we currently have 4 directors on First Street, 2 directors on Second Street, whoops, and 1 director on Third Street. I'll come back and say more about that in a minute. In the real world, you need to continue to pay your mortgage in order to keep your house, right? In Pampered Chef, you need to continue to pay your mortgage to keep your title. The mortgage is just $5,000 a month. Of that $5,000, you're responsible for $750. But I'd love for you to forget that I said that. I really want you to focus on paying at least half the mortgage yourself. At the point you own your own home, you've been given the title of director, and you are truly in the structure of leadership at Pampered Chef. You will want to be a leader in good standing. Now, the other thing is that it's smartest for you and your team to continue to invite other people to come to your house. The more people you have in your house, the easier it is to pay the mortgage. So you might be asking, what if we don't hit the $5,000 and pay our mortgage? Just like in the real world, you have a bit of a grace period. However, if you don't pay your mortgage for 3 months in a row, you are no longer a homeowner and you have to move back into my house or your director's house with all your teammates. And I can tell you right now, none of us want that to happen. As long as you continue to do your parties, I recommend at least 8 parties a month or 2 parties per week, no matter what. You will keep inviting, and you keep inviting others. You will never have to move back in with me or your director. On the board here, you will see we have 6 houses on First Street. And we, okay, so the executive team requirements are to have 6 houses filled on First Street and 2 houses filled on Second Street. All right, right now we have 4 houses filled on First Street and 2 on Second Street and 1 on Third Street. So in order to promote to an executive team, which is our goal, we need to fill these 2 houses. Once we fill these 2 houses and all director teams are green, then we will promote to an executive team. Now we do need to do that. We need to be 6 and 2 green in 2 months back to back. And so we are aiming for May and June so that we can promote to an executive team as of July 1st and be recognized at conference. So if you are on my personal team, that means you can promote and move into one of these houses in May and help us achieve that goal. If you are on Vicki, Lisa, Jerica, or Siobhan's team, you would move into one of these houses on Second Street, and you'd still be helping us to reach our goal of an executive team by having green director teams. If you are on Charlotte or Laura's team, you would move into a house on 3rd Street. If you are on Todd's team, you would move into a house on 4th Street, and so on. All right, so what does it mean for us when we promote to an executive team? Well, there are about 1,600 director teams out of 40,000 consultants. There are about 450 advanced director teams, 100 senior director teams, which is what we are now, and 60 executive director teams. We will be part of an elite leadership team with this title. I may hold the title, but the real honor is that I am able to proudly represent each and every one of you. And you are able to say proudly that you are part of an executive team at the Pampered Chef. As a team, we will have perks. I will learn about new products, promotions, and programs before others do, and will pass along information that is approved with me to share with my team. We also will have the BAT line, which is an exclusive number direct to home office that I can call to get things resolved faster for you through the Pampered Chef channels. In addition, we will become part of a very elite group at Pampered Chef. This group loves to share ideas and training that I can now take back with each and share with each and every one of you. So in order to promote to an executive team, as of right now, we need 2 more directors on First Street. That means 2 more people from my personal team to promote. And of course, we want to encourage all of you, no matter what street you're on or whose director house you're in, to reach for that goal and help you promote to a director and get your own house. So our goal is to add these 2 houses by the end of May, and I know we can do it. We have an awesome new kit available this month, and we're going to be sharing the opportunity with everyone. So here's what I know, guys. As excited as you might be about the team moving forward and doing this, you might say directorship and home ownership is not for me. I get that, and I understand that. You don't have to say yes to home ownership if it's not for you. However, I would ask you to still share the business opportunity with others because you know it can and will make a difference in their life, just as it has for you and ours. More importantly, those of us who who want homeownership need you to cheer for us. We need you to let us know you support us in this journey. For a moment, I want you to think about geese. If you've ever seen geese fly in formation, you know that they are all going the same direction. There's one leader out front, and that leader is being cheered on by the geese behind. When that leader gets tired, another flies to the front to support the group in bringing them forward. Flying in that formation creates a draft to make it easier for every other goose to fly. Just like cheering for your cheering and excitement makes it easier for all of us as a team to move forward and make a difference. When a goose is sick, 2 geese will fly down to be with it until it's ready to move on. If you notice a team member who might be struggling, please reach out to that person and give them the support that geese do. Encourage them to come back and fly with us. So please honk on our Facebook page and support one another as we journey forward. If you are interested in moving forward and owning your own home in our neighborhood, let me know. I would love to help you reach the level of directorship and owning your own home. I am so excited and proud of our amazing team, and I can't wait to celebrate all of our promotions together. So if you're interested in working towards promoting to a director, please make sure to let me know and join our next Director Bound group, which is starting on Monday, May 6th. I look forward to seeing you then, and let's be executive bound.